Hi, I'm Joe Bankoff. I have the privilege of chairing the Sam Nunn School of International Affairs here at the Georgia Institute of Technology. And as we close out the academic year for 17-18, it's interesting to take a moment just to look back and think about some of the things we've been doing and, frankly, where we're headed. This school is a little unusual because it really focuses less on diplomacy and more on the impacts and the overlay of technology and global affairs. It's really sort of a spectrum. At one end, it's global security. That includes issues around terrorism, weapons of mass destruction, issues of the failing states. And at the other end, it's global development, which is not just the issue of the world's new and rising nations, but the places where development is reoccurring, sort of the brownfield redevelopment, and how we use technology in those areas. And it's an interesting mix of issues, and there's never been a more challenging or interesting time to try to study international affairs. During the course of the year, we were pleased to be joined by an additional member of our distinguished part-time faculty, Dennis Lockhart, who retired as the president of the Atlanta Federal Reserve Bank, joined us and has been leading a clear and focused discussion on the issues of infrastructure. He joins Admiral Sandy Winnefeld, the former vice chair, and Phil Breedlove, General Breedlove, who retired as the SACEUR, the Supreme Commander in Europe, for a whole range of programs which we do in our classes and, frankly, throughout the course of the year. We hosted an interesting debate with Brookings Institute at one end and the Koch brothers Foundation at the other, talking about the future of European security several months ago. And we continue to work on a variety of projects where we have focused regional interests. Mariel Borowitz, who has been visiting at NASA for the last year, has published a book on space policy looking at the exchange of communications and information data from satellites about weather. Fei-Ling Wang, one of our most senior and valued professors, has written another very important book on the rise of China, and it's looking in context with its history. And we tend to look at things in terms of how what we are doing here prepare our students, both the undergraduates and the graduates, to confront a world where we can't predict what's going to happen the next week, never mind what's going to happen over the next 5 years. So providing them with the background, providing them with the toolkit is one of our most important assignments. I'm so pleased to report that we continue to have just outstanding faculty awards, and even our staff, who was recognized, Mary Lou Suarez, who many of you as alums will recognize, was honored across the campus for her personal efforts to organize relief in Puerto Rico after the devastating storm there. So I want to wish all of you a happy, prosperous summer. We're not resting around here. We're off with the summer vacations. No, not so much. We're really spending a lot of time on study abroads in Europe and Southeast Asia, Argentina, and we'll be working to get ready for an exciting fall. So stay tuned. Thanks.